Why your 20s or 30s are not too late, amongst perspective on starting over. When I first entered the monastery, I was almost 30. Some people were shocked. They said, "Isn't it too late to start something so big?" But a wise elder smiled at me and said, "The only time that's too late is the time you waste believing it is." I've come to learn that our culture teaches us to rush. Find success by 25, know who you are by 20, build your dream life before your hair starts to thin. But the truth is, life does not unfold on a schedule. It unfolds on awareness. And awareness can come at 18 or at 48. When I was younger, I believed that if I didn't figure out my purpose early, I had failed. I compared myself endlessly to friends who seemed ahead, to people online who posted their perfect milestones, to expectations that were never really mine. This comparison quietly steals years from us. One afternoon, while sweeping leaves behind the temple, I asked my teacher why so many people feel behind in life. He paused, picked up a single fallen leaf and said, "A leaf does not decide when to fall. It simply lets go when the time is right." That moment changed everything for me. Your 20s and 30s are not deadlines. They are foundations. They are the years when you discover who you are when things don't go your way. They are the years of trial, confusion, growth, vulnerability, and self-honesty. The years when you learn the courage to start again. Not because you failed, but because you finally understand what matters. Some of the most devoted monks I've met joined in their 40s. Some became great teachers only after losing everything they once thought they needed. Life has a way of waiting for you to mature into the person capable of handling what you prayed for. If you're in your 20s or 30s and you feel late, ask yourself, late compared to whom? Late compared to what timeline? Late according to which rulebook? You are comparing your internal growth to someone else's external highlight. And that is a race you can never win. Instead of chasing time, focus on alignment. Ask yourself, what brings me peace? What challenges me to grow? What values do I want my life to stand on? Because when you align with these answers, your age becomes irrelevant. I've seen people find meaning at 19, and others at 59. The difference is not age, it is awareness, commitment, and courage. There is a saying we repeat often in the monastery. The best time to plant a seed was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Your now is powerful if you choose it. So if you want to start over, start small. Start quietly. Start sincerely. There is no shame in beginning again. The only shame is refusing to begin at all. Your 20s and 30s are not too late. They are simply chapters where the world expects you to know everything, while life is actually teaching you to understand yourself. And sometimes, that understanding is the slowest but most beautiful journey you will ever take. Take a breath. Look around. You are not behind. You are simply becoming. Your 20s or 30s are not too late. Not for growth, not for purpose, not for starting again. In this calming monk-style reflection, we explore why life doesn't operate on a strict timeline and why every stage of your journey holds new opportunities for awareness, healing, and transformation. You'll learn why comparison makes you feel behind, how to reframe your 20s and 30s as years of discovery, the spiritual lesson of timing and self-awareness, why starting over is an act of wisdom, not failure, how to build a life aligned with peace and purpose. If you've been feeling lost, overwhelmed, or pressured to figure it all out, this message is for you. If this video brings you clarity or calm, give it a like. Share your biggest takeaway in the comments. I read them all. Subscribe for more mindful wisdom and life lessons. Your journey isn't late. It's right on time.